Hey everybody, welcome to tonight's stream. We are racing at Road America, IMSA Endurance. Trying to think this is the third one I've attempted this season. Won Watkins with pants, that was awesome. Jumped into Sebring, ran the solo. I think we were running top three for a good chunk of the race. Got caught up in an accident, well, someone else's accident in front of us. Huge damage, had to tow. I don't know, finished not great, but I still think we managed positive IR. So that was a bit disappointing. It was a dry race. I always seem to have bad luck or just general incidents at Sebring, so a bit frustrating. I feel like I must have missed one enduro, maybe over the holidays, but we are now back at Road America. I'm running solo again tonight. It's going to be an interesting race, not because of the track. I know the track well. Actually done a few practice races this week and just regular IMSA. They went fine. Traffic, traffic was okay. Don't know. Well, I mean, you never know. It's always different every race. But it's going to rain tonight. I think it's 88% chance, so we know that's coming. Don't think it's going to start with rain. It looks like it'll start dry, maybe an hour or so into the race. The rain's going to come, so that will be interesting. So try and get through to the rain in good condition. Try and make some good decisions when it's raining as to when to pit. And yeah, we'll just kind of see how it goes. Now, after some more testing this week, I've managed to finally achieve two things, which I've been struggling with, well, ever since I moved to 4K triples. First is getting the fourth screen running again. Plugged it into the CPU, which is, to be honest, I had tried that before a few months ago. And when I did that the first time, I just couldn't, for whatever weird reason, I couldn't align the iRacing window on the triples properly. Didn't matter what I tried, but as soon as I unplugged the fourth screen, it aligned perfectly. So super weird, didn't understand. And then, yeah, I plugged it in this week and it just worked. So, okay. So, pretty happy with that. What that's allowed me to do is, well, I can monitor the stream a bit more easily as well. I can monitor chat up here, which is useful. And then I've got a couple of just overlays that I can see up here around weather, bits and pieces. So, on the overlays, that's the other thing I decided to have a stab at again this week. What I've struggled with ever since running 4K triples, if I put any overlays that I can see, and I was only trying to run, a relative to a couple of basic ones, to be honest, but if they were on my main screen or either of the side screens that the 4090 was running, it would just create stutters. Small ones, probably drivable, but too noticeable to be comfortable with. So I just abandoned third-party overlays, to be honest, for a couple of months and just survive with the iRacing one, which is not bad. And we know the new ones are coming soon. But I had another go at it this week because, well, I had success with the four screens, so I thought, why not? And instead of trying to render these overlays that I see on the screen, I just moved them up to the four screen just to see that does that take some load off the 4090 and allow me to have overlays. They're not perfect because I got to look up, but they're in my field of view more or less. And it seems to have solved it. But tonight's the 3 hour test, so we'll see. If I complain of stuttering, it's not solved, and they may be off for the next race, but we're going to give it a try. But the other thing that means as well, if I jump into the car, is I've got some overlays up and running for the stream,
Give us a few clean laps to get our fuel numbers.
which I know we've been missing because it's a bit of a pain really when you're watching someone, but you're having to rely on their commentary, and mine is not the best as it takes most of my brain power to race. But yeah, we've got a couple up there. I'm still not sure whether to have the head-to-head or the relative in the bottom right. I'm going to run head-to-head tonight. I think it's kind of cool. You can see the focus on the individual race without getting distracted with, lap cars or faster class traffic around. But we'll see. I know most streamers will use the relative, but we'll try head-to-head for now. Standings top left, pretty standard, and then I've just got the weather top right. Now you can't see them. There is some flags, graphics that will come on either side of the virtual mirror. So yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how that looks. I was gonna just have a separate flag box, but thought it looked kind of cool having these digi flags either side of the virtual mirror. So we'll see what that looks like. So race starts, or at least the session opens in 20 minutes, and then I don't know how long we have. I always forget. I've put us in group 13. That's why there's no cars around, and I'm just going to do some quali sims actually because we're on full fuel. We'll just be on full fuel, and that'll be that. It's a long race, so I'm not too worried about how we get on early doors with positions, but I do want to try and qualify in a decent spot. And no 50-90 yet. I've tried and failed for 2 days, which I guess is going to be life for the next couple of months, trying to get a hold of one of those, but there we go. And Pan, I think we did miss a stock drop today at about 10:38, so I'm annoyed about that, but sure I wouldn't have got it anyway, so you know. Alright, what's the track temp? 31.1, okay, it's pretty hot. I'm guessing, for me at least, it's going to be a quali lap in the 2-minute 4s. That's going to be about par for us. I think the fast guys, even these hot temps, are down in probably high 3s. I've only ever got into the 3s this week in regular IMSA, where it's about 5 degree cooler, so don't expect to get there tonight. Yeah, it's funny because the weather looks so clear here, but I know as soon as we get into the race session, I think it's quite quickly going to turn. Try not to push too hard through here on the outlap. Otherwise we just kind of send it. Get heat in the tyres, see how we get on. Another one corner. I've been struggling with this kink on quali setup, to be honest. I'm having to lift, which I don't think I should need to, but yeah, finding the car gets a little bit out of shape. Don't really want to crash in quali, obviously. Sloppy last corner. Try and do better in the next lap. Well, Pan, I'm glad you got your PC up and running, bud. Nothing worse than doing a day of troubleshooting. Oh, look at this. Hello. Apparently T1 is a struggle too. Just the track is slightly warmer. It's a bit of a new adventure. I haven't been doing much of that this week. Still complete the lap, just to get a feel for it around the rest of the track. Car sliding a bit more, I think, in these track temps, so that's probably what I have to be careful of here. Nose does not want to tuck in there. Yeah, I'm just having to lift a little through the kink. It's frustrating, but every time I try and pin it, I end up in the grass. Try and do a representative lap this time round.
8.9. You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Quite as wild into T1, but felt a little slow. Bit slow to get the power on out T2 as well. To wait a little. Right, 379 drivers so far, 15 minutes registration to go, so should be plenty of spits, should be fun. Lap 2, have a bit more confidence through there, still lifted a little. Probably could have pinned it actually. Nearly off track.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
Going in a bit hot into the last corner, but yeah, not too bad. Let's see, we end up here. Probably not everyone is doing quali sims, but some idea.
5 even. New fastest lap for you.
Yeah, 5 even. Well, we're going to have to go faster than that, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't think anyone else is doing quali laps yet. Too big of a gap. That's okay. If we can get into the 4s, that'll be good. Right, how is the stream doing? We dropping frames? Nope, looking okay. Thanks, Kyle. Hope the little one's doing alright. Alright, let's go out for another quali sim. That's really what I want to spend my time. So, here is what I think we're looking at in terms of weather. I know we'll jump over to the race server shortly, but track, or at least the ambient temp isn't going to change, but it's going to get cloudy, so the track temp should drop a little. And basically within 45 minutes we go from, well, an hour, we'll go from clear skies to fog. Excellent. And that looks like it is going to stick around for the rest of the time. So yeah. Well, we'll have a look at that again when we get into race server. Right, let's see if we can do a better job with the first lap this time. A bit sketchy, going off at T1. Just turn my fan up a little. Now I'm reliably informed that the Porsche is basically a slug around this track, but I just didn't have enough time this week to re-familiarise myself with another car, so that's why we're in it. At the splits the alter count is in, I don't think it matters as much anyway, to be honest. So hopefully that's the case. I was still quite competitive when I ran in fixed in the Porsche this one, so I think it's always in multi-class all about staying alive and about having the perfect car from a BOP standpoint. Trying to scrub the tyres here. Right, we're up to 439 drivers. Wow. This feels more popular than Sebring, but I can't remember the numbers, to be honest. But it's good. Should be a good split. Be nice to be able to put 2 representative laps here back to back. Let's see. Oh, so hot into T1. Yeah, I just missed my breaking point there. Too busy looking at the time. Still, let's see, what can we do? Challenge is to find these 3.5 tenths when the rest are whack. Let's see. Too much let off on the brake there. Same there, actually. I thought that was decent, but just scrubbing time there, annoyingly. Stay flat, much better. Okay, so that is flat. If I just got to turn in a little earlier to make sure it's safe.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
Well, and a 10th, not bad. Probably could have earned more. Let's see if we can get it on the second lap.
5.2. We've got good fuel data.
Well, made the apex, we'll take that. We've got 6 minutes till the service swap, so we'll finish this lap and then take a look and see what others are doing. Just get a little dab of breakthrough there that time, I don't know if that helped. Right, found a little bit of time. Let's see if we can hold on to it for the last couple of corners.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Great corner, decent exit there.
Don't forget to pitch for more fuel.
Ugh, could not get on the power as early as I wanted. But yeah, I mean, if we get into these high fours in quali, if the track's similar, that's about as good as I've got, I think. It's at 205.
4.8. New fast, flat for
4.8,
you.
yeah. Yeah, no complaints if we can hit that time. It's about the best I've done in these conditions all week. .507 drivers registered. Lovely. So yeah, running this solo, I was exhausted when I did this, whenever it was 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I'll brace myself for that. Alright, let's have a look. What sort of lap times are we getting from folks here? Here we go. Right, well, I can't imagine people are running quali sims with those times. Although, to be honest, the SOF we've been dropped in here is extremely low, 1.5, so it's a bit strange. So that's probably a contributing factor as well. Not everyone has set a lap time either. Well, I'm going to pop to the washroom. I'll get the server jump in just a few minutes, and we'll be nearly underway. Yeah, no, not yet, Pant. 1 minute, I think. And yeah, I was just did not charge my headset today, so it's been getting like 5-minute charges for the last hour. Let's hope that gets us through the race. Be interesting to do a race on butt kicker sounds alone. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'll take a quick look at the the splits. That's one thing I had really missed about the overlays is not being able to see the strength of field, not being able to have a quick look at the other classes. So I'm glad that all of us can take a look at that tonight. It was funny deciding which part of the overlays to re-enable, because when I ran them in the past, I always put on the iRating increase, but I decided that probably just created bad behavior, because I would focus on that throughout the entire race, whether it was going poorly or well, and it just took my attention from racing. So I pulled that off. I've left the iRating individually for each driver, because that's just useful to know if you've got a 6k person behind you who's hammering. You know that you probably don't need to get in their way. Interesting. Okay, so I think probably the strength of field have got a little bit to shake out. I think it will probably adjust until everyone's in this server. But yeah, about 2.5 for us in the GT3s, just shy of 3k in the Delaras, in the LMP2s, and GTPs is just over 3k. So if that's how it shakes out, that's quite good actually. Often find when you're racing GT3 that you can be, don't want to say stuck with some lower iRating folks in the Pro Tours, but yeah, that definitely happens. Oh, good. Thank you, Pan. I'll go in here. I do have it turned off for the garage at the moment, because tonight I'm obviously going to be in the car the whole time, but I think when we do some other enduros and I'm just one of the drivers, I'll have to play with the settings so that some of these things show up when we're not in the garage. But for now, yeah, and you have to see what you make of the head-to-head, Pan. I know you're a bigger fan of the relative, and I might switch back to that, to be honest. You can do more with the relative overlay in Race Labs. Head-to-head's pretty basic, but yeah, I don't know. Give us a clear view at least of kind of who we're racing front and back. Right, how long do we have in this session? We have 18 seconds, that's right. So we're not going to do anything here, so we'll just get straight into quali. Excellent. Track temp, okay, it's very similar to what it was just a few minutes ago, so that's good. It's down 0.5 of a degree. I probably should be adding wind direction to this overlay, but I don't even know if I'm good enough to to make use of that yet. So yeah, this is a big test of the system tonight. First time I'm running a long endurance race with 4K stream with overlays. Haven't done anything with the graphics setting in iRacing. That's kind of as it was before. Yeah, tight split. It's going to be fun. So from what I can see, we go at least from 2.4 up to 2.7. We are like car 7, so we're towards the top, not right at the top. And to be honest, the iRating in this alt account is getting closer now to my probably realistic rating. So should be competitive. Right. Quali set on. Let's do this. It's hard to think it is going to rain in whatever it is, an hour or so. It's going to make things very interesting. So certainly don't get any stutters driving like this, but that's easy because there's only me on the track. I think if there are going to be problems or just optimizations I need to make, we'll see that on the when we're gridding. So if that happens, I'm going to try and stick with the overlays come what may tonight, unless it's a total disaster and I might have to bin them off in the pit stop, but that is not the plan. Really want to try and make them work, and then hopefully just once we got the iRacing updated overlays or in SimUI, whatever, have a better choice of how to piece together race labs and iRacing. Be nice to only use iRacing, but I doubt it's going to have as much functionality as you know, you can generate with third-party overlays, but just have to wait and see. I'm really hoping they release that kind of in the next big season update, but I guess we'll see. Right, pretty casual outlap. Didn't want to overdo it. But we'll ramp it up in this last sector now. So, aiming for a banker.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
And I know that the first laps here tend to be faster, but banker is the priority. Probably a bit casual in T1 and 2, but having had that little off earlier, was a little cautious. Tyre destroyer there, but got it round. I did lift there, didn't have full confidence, so let's see if we can pin it next lap. Oh, we drifted wide there, that's annoying. Yeah, I don't know, I felt a touch scruffy, but also not terrible, so we'll call that a banker. Let's see what time we've got.
4.7.
Yeah,
About 2 laps of fuel
that's
left.
pretty good, we'll take that. Just got out the throttle there on exit. Didn't cost us, so we must have done that on the first lap too. Oh, 2.38, man. That's fast. We are nowhere near that time. Wow. Yeah, that's a quick time. Not like I expected to be on pole for this one, but I didn't think I'd be a second off. Oh my god, that was terrible. Just giving time away there just from a poor line. Stupid. That wasn't bad until then either. At least could keep my foot in there. Well, let's see if we can just get a 10th back. But man, we are not going to be anywhere near those fast guys.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
again, it's just lap with some time left in it. But honestly, it's about where I've been running, so no complaints. Right, where's that going to put us? Hopefully in the top 10. For now, the top 5.
Alright, there's checkered flag.
Okay, we got to see what cars these guys are running, because that, I mean, sure, a couple of tenths for me, yeah, probably. But I'm not usually 7 tenths off a 2.7k driver. Yeah, it's interesting spread, because, you know, you get down to 11th and they're in their 205s. Really interesting mix. Well, not disappointed with my laps, so I'll take that. What have we got left here? 10 seconds, okay. Checking I'm not having a nightmare with the volume. That Discord challenge the other day. Everything looks good. Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. I guess I was hoping, I don't know if I was hoping to be higher up. I mean, P5 is not terrible, especially if the Porsche is a little slow. Right, let's get on the grid. Let's make sure we have got the right setup on. 100 litres. Boom. Dry tyres for now. Double check, because you never know. 100 litres. Lovely. Running slightly less wing in this setup than I am on quali. Given these fast times from the other drivers, probably going to need that. So I'm just going to do some fuel stuff. I know you guys can't see this.
Line up on the right
It's
side.
just
The
behind my
estimated
camera.
SOF is 2,458. Pit road is closed right now. Tight field today. Look for opportunities.
Yeah, so everything is set to on for now, so all good. Yeah, we'll see. I just hope I don't get mullered because I'm in the Porsche. I don't know. It didn't feel that way on the fixed set, but maybe on open it creates more of a disadvantage for it. But in all honesty, finishing is the target, so we'll go with that and see. We'll just take it from there. Thank you, Pant. Appreciate it, buddy. So still 30 degrees, dry. We will keep an eye on that weather. We know it's going to turn. I didn't check exactly when it was going to turn. Let's see, what do we see here? So it's not going to rain for the next hour. And that's all I can see for now, I think. Yeah, okay, so at least for the next hour we're clear. But I'm sure it won't be long. Alright, how many incident points? 25, okay, so let's not use that as a target tonight. Yeah, I'm excited.
Jetstar 9 car.
And until we had the incident in Sebring, I was really enjoying that race too.
23 car.
But
25 car.
Sebring multi-class just seems to be something I can't get on top of. I think that's 2 or 3 years running now. I've had the same challenge. Just always get caught up in incidents, be it my fault or someone else's.
Jetstar 81 car. Jetstar 3 car. Jetstar 811 car. Jetstar 102 car. Jetstar 4 car. Jetstar 10 car.
They got to fix the spotter in multi-class. It does not need to be telling you to follow every car that's on the grid. Don't know why they can't get on top of that. I've been really happy with the spotter, the iRacing spotter changes they've made in the last 12 months, but yeah, what it's chatting about on the grid needs a bit of work.
Jetstar 942 car.
So yes, the strength of fields, where did they end up? Pretty much where they were. 2.8, LMP2, GTP 3.1. We are 2.4. Yep, okay.
Jetstar 292 car.
Not sure why we are going so quickly
Jetstar
here.
292 car.
Like This seems pretty stupid. We're just going to catch everyone else up, but okay.
Catch start 292. Car. Catch start 292. Car.
Wow, we got the real wiggles on today. Full track wiggles. That's always pretty dangerous. We'll just stay back here. Stay out of that business.
Catch start 292. Car.
Trying to think where we went green on fixed. Honestly, can't remember. Oh yeah, I think it's the back straight, isn't it? I think that's where it's going to go green, depending on the gap that we've got here. I have to say, the fix that I ran this week from memory, I think we drove around a little bit slower, but we'll just see. Depends how quick the GTPs are going at the moment. In terms of stuttering, it's a green bill of health so far on my end. Hopefully the stream is coming through strong as well. But yeah, so far so good here. Right, so somewhere here we're going to go green. Let's see. On the inside, so just try and be sensible, of course.
Green flag, green flag.
I can hear this guy on my left. I have to leave him some room here as we go up here. Everyone being sensible, good news.
Clear on the left.
Got a little defensive there because I don't really want to get chewed up coming out of this corner. If he gets a run, so be it. At least he's in the Porsche. The same straight line struggles as we'll have. Doesn't look like he's going to get a run, at least for now. I know fourth is the gear I need to be in there, but I just want to make sure I get good rotation. Don't really want to take any chances early on, and if it costs us a place or two, I'm okay with that.
You got a slow car on the left. Car stopped ahead.
Now, in fixed, this is where I've been a little slow. So, you know, I've got to just be mindful of that. Yeah, I'm still a little slow here, just losing time to the guys ahead. Don't have the same confidence yet, but give me a few laps. I can just hang on to their toe. Hopefully we'll stick with them. Oh, hello. Cheeky 1X. Got to get used to the full tank again. Just struggling a little bit. I think we're still used to the light fuel load here. Gonna fight too hard with the Porsche behind. It's quicker than we are. And there is a bit of a gap after him, so if he fancies a run, just try and make sure we don't lose too much time. But it looks like he's struggling on the straights as well, because he should have had a better run at us there. God, that was a terrible T2. Missed my braking point. Didn't make up for it. But there we go. So the struggle I'm going to have here is if I lose this toe, it's likely to cost us, and kind of already lost it actually after that poor first sector. I have to say I'm getting weird audio stuttering. Not a lot, but I'm not seeing that represented on the screen though, so I don't really know what's causing that. To get out the throttle a little bit there, which I think I've got to stop doing, because otherwise I get caught up here, but at least we made the corner. Right, this is exciting. It's a competitive split. Qualified pretty much where our pace is. Just be nice to be able to hang on to these guys a bit, but oh, big slide, big slide. Gotta roll it into that last corner. Yep, so we're out of the tow, and we're towing Antoine.
6.1.
It's a bit annoying. Yeah, I just struggle in turns 1 and 2. I give away time there. I think Antoine made a mistake last lap because we did get ahead of him by a little bit. He really gets close to me there. Too wide. Come on, Si. Also need to remind myself that this is a long race tonight. I'm doing all the stints. I don't need to be a hero. Sketchy. Right, so you know, gap between us and Antoine's kind of similar. He catches me on sector 1 and 2. We get a little bit away from him later on, but he is getting chased down by Daniel.
The car in P2, just at the fastest lap, 5.1.
So hopefully that just gives him something else to think about other than chasing us down. Yeah, so he's under a little bit of pressure now. So it looks like Daniel's got some pace, and there's a second after Daniel. So scared of the off-track out there. Okay, so Daniel's been got by. So again, if he looks racy, we will not be fighting too hard. Just want to get through this one. Unfortunately, we do not have the pace. The guys ahead, they're just gapping us every lap, bit by bit. Still testing a bit out there, closer than I'd like to be, that's for sure. Right, that was a slightly better last couple of corners, but I'm going to need that if I have any chance of keeping Daniel behind, because yeah, I think he's quicker than us. You guys can see the head-to-head, I can't. I guess he's hunting us.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 5 even.
Would help if I made the turn 1 apex from time to time.
Faster car coming up quick.
So GTPs now, here we go.
Car on your left.
P1 has got a bit of a gap here, interesting, he's navigated the traffic pretty effectively.
Car on your left. Clear. Left side.
That was uncalled for, buddy. I don't think we needed the big dive there. Cost us a 1x as well.
Faster traffic approaching.
That was sensible from this one. Excellent.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Screwed our line up, but just focus on trying to get a good exit now. Gotta be careful of these incident points. Already racked up a few tonight.
Car on. Clear on the
Okay,
right.
we have someone off
Car in
here.
front has gone off.
Okay,
Faster traffic approaching.
one down.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Annoyingly, that has brought Daniel Wright with us, but
Right side.
it's fairly typical for my traffic management. Always seem to be the loser than the winner. A little bit of time again now.
7.2. You're in 4th position. Nice work.
7.2, brutal. If I make that apex, you know, I can go so much quicker around that corner.
Faster traffic approaching.
So still the GTPs.
Left side. Clear.
3 seconds to the next one.
Faster traffic approaching.
I'm hoping he is not going to send it, but who knows. He didn't. Thank you, buddy.
Car on your left. Still there.
Come on, buddy. You got a wing. Let's go. We're killing my corner here. I guess it's safe when they overtake you there, but I feel like I'm too slow when they do. really having to use all of that track.
Faster car coming up quick. Left side. Clear.
Absolutely brutal place to get done. Don't know if I could have done more about it, but just wanted to survive. But yeah, I mean, there's now created a bit of a gap. So, you know, if Daniel gets a run, we at least know we've got a bit of a gap to the cars behind.
Car right. Clear. Faster traffic approaching.
Anytime I want to make that apex.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Oh, sorry buddy, I'm over here. Didn't see you.
Car
My
on your
bad.
Clear.
Probably not the best move there. Well, this is a lot of fun because it's a super competitive split. Just a shame I can't run at the front with these guys. I was a bit more competitive at Sebring. I guess the I rating was a little lower then, so we may have just been in a lower split, not sure. Get deep in there, get on the power. Yeah, not driving that corner super well at the moment. Yeah, well, Daniel's been patient. I think he feels that he's going to have the pace, and I think he will at some point. Yeah, we'll just keep focusing on getting decent exits, keep trucking along. So, do have a 3-second gap now to Antoine, so yeah, that's just good to know.
8.5.
Nice to maintain that at least. T2, I'm just a bit slow, just a little slow. Hasn't hurt us this lap, I don't think. Man, it already feels like an intense race. It's only just started. Wow, cautious into there. Might just try and get in there a bit harder next lap. Wow, the front end's starting to bite a little bit more through there to use more of the grip. Yeah, well, I don't know, maybe Daniel's fuel saving a bit because he caught us up and now he's pretty steady. Big wheel spin coming out of there. So can't look after the tyres now. Okay, gap to Antoine 3.4. So just that's probably the margin I want to keep an eye on. I feel like Daniel. He's quick, so if he has good pit stops, I think he might get by us. keep an eye on to get to Antoine, so we can just keep that healthy. Oh, T2 still a struggle. Come on. Okay, so now I've got the LMP2s coming. This is interesting. I don't know if he's going to get us into... No, he shouldn't do unless he sends it.
Faster car coming up quick. Car on your left.
Wow, he did send it. Oh my god, that was interesting. And now...
To the right. Keep to the right.
Okay, we're just going to tuck in here. No desire for anything crazy, but yeah, that... I'm happy that I was safe there, but that LMP2 was a huge dive bomb. Oh, this guy too. Okay, hello.
Clear on the left.
That's going to revolve in some incidents at some point.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
I'm just going to have to stay hugging this thing this time. Well, that has really hurt us. Those 3 LMPs lost position and dropped back. Yeah, bad one. Don't know if we could have done more about that, honestly.
Right side. Clear. The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1.2.
Perfect. LMP off now.
Faster car coming up quick. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Well, that just was shoddy all round. 3.5 seconds lost on that lap. 1 position, massive time loss.
Right side.
Back into the clutches of Antoine.
Clear on the right.
Thank you, LMP2s. Did not enjoy that.
Faster car coming up quick.
Be careful I don't overdrive now. It's a big slide going into T1.
Clear.
Yeah, don't know if that was poor traffic management or what, but it is absolutely mullered us. Really just want to keep focused on that gap to Antoine. I think Daniel was probably quicker than us, to be honest. So I'm not too worried about losing to him. Just shame we couldn't get his toe. Yeah, I feel like we just got dive bombed after dive bombed on that one. Yeah, Daniel took full advantage, fair enough. Annoying, but not the end of the world.
Faster car coming up quick. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Right, so this is GTP's coming again. Excellent. Non-stop action.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Still, little toe, won't mind that.
Faster car coming up quick. Car on your left. Clear.
Hello, where are you off, buddy? Track's over here.
There's an incident behind.
Right, only lost half a second on that lap. And we have a position change. Oh, yeah, okay, interesting. Corey is now behind, so not sure what happened there. Okay, how many have we got here? 1, 2.
Clear on the right. Faster
Is
car
he going to
coming up
send
quick.
it? He's not going to send it. That's much appreciated, buddy.
Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the right.
Okay, well, that was a bit more sensible, some of that traffic. A bunch more, though.
Left side.
2 GTPs and an LMP. So hopefully the GTP is going to make this no problem.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Faster car coming up quick. Left side. Clear on the left.
Not great, but not terrible.
side. Clear on the right.
It's kind of funny running around in blue skies here. Keep forgetting that it's going to rain at some point and turn this into complete and utter madness. Other than that first batch of LMPs, honestly, the traffic has been quite respectful tonight. And look at that, we made a little bit of time back on Daniel, but not on Corey.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Preferred that not to happen there, but okay.
Car on your left. Clear.
Terrible place to pass, buddy. We could have saved so much time if you'd waited there.
Clear.
Kind of looked like he wanted to pass, bottled it, well, didn't bottle it, bailed out of it, and then just stuck on the apex.
Clear on the right. 7.4.
And there we go, Corey's right with us now after that. That's alright, we'll truck on, pace has been okay. Always swings and roundabouts with the traffic.
Clear. Left side.
It's just busy right now, I don't think there's been too many wrecks. Yeah, Corey's certainly got our pace. We'll see if it's enough to give us something to think about shortly, I think. Try not to push too hard though. Still just want to survive this thing.
Faster traffic approaching.
Definitely got the pace of us here. That was probably at least 2/10 quicker than us on that lap. We are running slightly less wing, but he's right in the draft here. We'll need all of this LMP2 draft to help us. It's sketchy.
Right side. Clear on the right. Car right.
Yeah, just had to
Clear on the right.
bit of a wiggle there as well, unexpectedly, but that was fair. Had a bad T1, he had to run. Didn't make the best exit either. Oh, we're definitely running with the guys of our pace. And Antoine is now back with us again.
Car on your left.
Dude.
Keep to the right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Oh, we got a 0x there, so we'll take that. Got pretty defensive there, not having Antoine come by. He's around our pace. We've got to fight for this one. He had a sniff though, he was thinking about it. Yeah, just struggling with traffic. It's cost us 2 positions. Probably would have lost the first one anyway, but not sure about the second one. Driving last couple of laps. Need to just get everything tightened up again. Yeah, we're slipping backwards here, boys. We get some work in. The thing is, I keep slipping back and then dropping right out of the toe, which does not help. God, 2 seconds off. Crazy. Right, that was at least a tidy turn 1 and 2. Just to let Antoine know I'm not driving like a complete idiot right now. Oof, thought that was going to be a 1x, but kept my foot in anyway. Come on. Give me some grip here. Need to have a look at the weather at some point. I'll do that now real quick. Okay, still nothing for a while. Yeah, Antoine's right on our pace here. There's no real difference between us and him.
Faster car coming up quick.
Yeah, just annoying that I feel like I had 2 bad batches of traffic and it's really cost us.
Clear.
That's a long race, so
5.6.
see how we get on.
Second fastest lap of the session.
At least we got the incident under control, at least for now. Didn't get off to a great start on that front either.
Faster car coming up quick. Left side. Clear on the left.
Well, that traffic was a little bit more favourable to us than Antoine there. So we'll take that slice of good fortune. Yeah, we're kind of in touch with Corey. I just wish we had his toe.
Faster car coming up quick. Car right. The car in P1. Just set the fastest lap. 4.9. Clear.
Right, that has helped us greatly because we have got a bit of time to
Car
Antoine.
right. 5.5.
We're almost in
That's the
Corey's
fastest
toe.
lap of the session. Clear on
So
the right.
finally a good lap there. T1 disasters continue. Looks like Antoine got a bit out of shape on T2 there as well. Maybe not too bad. Probably looked worse than it was.
Faster car coming up quick. Car on your left. Clear.
Not the best, not the worst.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, looks like kind of even Stevens. Antoine and I lost a little bit of time to Corey there. The car's feeling good, no damage. Traffic generally respectful.
Faster car coming up quick.
Kind of wonder early on whether it was really because the front of the LMP2 field was battling and they were just really hustling for position. Well, the tow helped us a little bit. Yeah, car feels good, very predictable. Be interesting to know if I would have been any quicker with more practice in another brand. Not sure.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Just a bit of front downforce going into that one.
Faster traffic approaching. Car on your left. Clear.
Wasn't great that, to be honest. Had to get out of it, but it didn't lose too much, I don't think. Well, we've had some favourable traffic here, at least compared to the cars behind.
Faster traffic approaching. Car on your left. Clear.
Right, so GTPs again here. To be honest, this feels kind of like a steady stream now. Antoine's made a little bit of time up in that last shuffle.
5.9. Right side. Clear on the right. Group of faster cars approaching. Right side. Clear.
Sloppy corner there for me.
Left side.
Right, so LMP2 leader. Looks like he's got a good gap to P2. Good for him. Too wide there. Have to just hook this thing around now. Ah, a waste. This car ahead is, what's going on here? Slow down or what? From Corey? Don't know.
Car on your left. Clear.
Oh, that's going to be tight. Good driving from both of them. Yeah, I do wonder if Corey was serving a slowdown there, because just drop back a little bit, which is lovely. Might give us a tow.
The leader is running 5 even.
Yeah, just slow in that last corner, can see it. Lost time to Corey, lost time to Antoine as well, not a lot but a little. Right, we got 30 litres of fuel. Take a look next lap on what that means for stopping. I've not really planned a fuel strategy, so we're just going to fill up and go, and yeah, we'll just take the wet weather when it comes. Not going to try and do anything fancy. Right, 8 laps of fuel left with a margin, so no need to push or underdrive.
Faster car coming up quick.
Right, so GTP here, hopefully going to aim. Should get us here if we get the foot down a bit.
Clear.
Always hate it though, because I don't know how to take that corner fast when I'm over there. Can't really do it. Just brought Corey back into it a bit there. Well, not Corey, sorry, Antoine. It's a bit annoying. I think the decision we'll need to make is whether we're going to put fresh tyres on based on the weather. So I'm going to get the weather up so we can have a look at that. You guys can't see my black box, so I'll just give you a little update on the straight here.
Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear.
I need all of that tow up here. Right, so it's still an hour without rain here, so yeah.
6.5. We expect these conditions to continue.
Yeah, I think we just got to put dries back on, I think.
Traffic approaching. Car right. Clear on the right.
Right, Antoine. Yeah, it's made some grounders again. We've lost it to Corey. Probably my driving whilst I'm looking at the weather. Another setting I've changed, which annoyingly I didn't know about until recently, is
Right side. Clear.
I've turned game mode off in Windows, which seems stupid. Like, why would you turn game mode off when you're gaming? But like a lot of Windows things, I think its use mainly was for maybe slightly underpowered systems. Anyway, I'm not entirely sure what it does. I'm guessing it prioritizes the game that's playing. Maybe it, you know, doesn't support the companion apps as much, and if that causes them to underperform, then that can be, of course, cause stutters. So I'm now running with game mode off, and I haven't really done a direct comparison because I've made so many changes for tonight's race. But it's certainly not introduced any stutters, and I have to say the gameplay has been super smooth tonight with all of this running. So yeah, game mode, turn it off. I think the only time, my understanding, is when you'd leave it on is if you've got kind of an old system, maybe an older CPU architecture, and maybe it's more beneficial then. But I think if you're running companion apps, I think, you know, that immediately is a challenge. Game mode was probably designed for just a single game running at once. You know, not a game supported by overlays and whatever else we have running in iRacing.
Car coming up quick. Car right. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left.
Just washing out a bit here. Just destroy that front left just a little more, why not? Still having to lift a tiny bit through the kink, kind of annoying. Trying to balance the car through there. Big oversteer coming out of there. Right, well, we're kind of status quo. You know, second and a half behind Corey. Antoine slightly gaining. I would guess more through the traffic and pure pace right now. We're down one place from our starting position. Which is not great actually, because we did get a freebie, so we've really dropped a couple of places in total. But it's been an enjoyable race so far, so no complaints. Right, the clouds are building, so weather incoming. Again, we'll have another look at that shortly, but I don't think it's going to make any changes to what we do at this first pit stop.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
So we'll be in about 15 minutes. We know the rain's not coming then, so...
Faster traffic approaching.
Right, I can see this guy, I think, unless he does something stupid at the kink here, which would not be advisable. He's just going to get us...
Right sides. Clear on the right.
Slightly worried. He had the pace to go in the kink, but drove sensibly. Thank you, buddy. This guy looks a little bit more aggressive.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Again, just losing a bit of time there. Lost 0.5 front and back. But it's kind of all just coming out in the wash
6 even.
with the traffic at the moment. A bit of time now. About 12 seconds to the next GTP. So if we can put together a couple of good sectors. And I feel I'm just very slightly quicker than Antoine on at least some of the lap without traffic. Maybe even Corey, because he hasn't got away from us. deep into that.
Faster car coming up quick. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, just sort of waited for him to get to us then. It wasn't ideal. Probably didn't need to. Has cost us some time and some speed here. This guy looks like he's going to send it to.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, annoyingly, there's a couple of pieces of traffic brought Anton right into it here.
The car in P2, just at the fastest lap. 4.7. Group of faster cars approaching.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not really good 3 or 4 laps really because of yeah, we just lost some time there.
Car right, 5.6. Clear.
Alright, so we can start to see the weather at 4 PM sim time.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Yeah, well this is just going to keep Antoine interested, but we've still got a full hour until any rain, so we are going to make the most of the next stint. So yeah. Yeah, it's going to fall into a reasonable time for a pit stop for everybody. Should probably be pushing the car a little bit more actually. I feel like I'm losing time here. Might more be my driving than the traffic. Car is pretty light right now. We need to drive it a bit more like on quali.
Faster traffic approaching.
Okay, we'll see where this guy goes.
The leader just did a 4.8.
He's waiting. That is excellent. Thank you, buddy.
Car right.
Greatly appreciated that.
Keep to the left. Stay
Don't
on
know
the
if
left.
he loved it,
Clear.
but still. I think that was sensible as far as we were all concerned. Wow.
5.5.
Draft hunters ahead. It'll be interesting to see what people do in the pit stops. They're all kind of tight in this bunch. We're looking at 2 laps, good.
Faster traffic approaching. You have about 2 laps of fuel left. Car on your left. Still there.
Love that.
Clear. Car on your left. Clear.
Yeah,
Car right.
wasn't great for us,
Clear.
but we're still alive. So just got to get to this pit stop. At least we can get a rest then, get a drink. Kind of thirsty right now. I'm on nose. In you go.
Faster traffic approaching.
So we should have one more lap of fuel after this one.
Car right. Clear. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 4.7.
Shocking last corner, but oh well. So I guess everyone is going to be pitting this lap unless you've been fuel saving. 1.4 to go, so we've got a great margin. So box this lap. I think on low fuel I'm driving it too slow, to be honest. Should be able to drive a lot quicker than this. If the guys at the front doing fours should be able to get in there, should be able to do a close to quality time really.
Slow car ahead. Car stops on the right. Go left. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Kind of cautious through there with that car off track warning. Just driving too slowly for the fuel that's in the tank here, but just trying to keep it sensible honestly for now.
Car right.
Yeah, I was going to let him go on the outside there. I wasn't sure what he was going to do. I mean, GT3s do wash out there, which I think is what he was anticipating. I was going to try and hold it. Okay, this is going to be tricky.
The lead is pitting now. The lead is pitting now. Faster traffic approaching. Car on your left. Clear.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying to let him go there.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel. Car on your left. Clear.
I've not practiced that pit entry, don't know if you can tell.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Oh. Classic. Didn't even come into the pit box quickly. Right. So, this will be interesting. It's a pretty good first stint. I mean, it went backwards, which is never great, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't terrible. So I'm pretty sure the next tyres are going to be wet, so I might try and turn that on as I come out the pits just to save me some bother later. Don't want to do it now, otherwise we'll just be sat here putting wets on, and that would be fun for the race. Okay, so he is under-fueled, which probably makes sense.
That's it, go!
So I'm going to switch those to wets for next time through. Down another place, but yeah, I think he's just under-fueled to get past us, which is totally fair. It's going to be interesting next stint. It's going to be the most interesting one of the race, I think, with the rain.
That car is a lap down. Group of faster cars approaching.
Get used to a heavy car again. Okay, but we're all set fuel-wise.
The car behind you is pitting. Right side. Clear on the right. The lead is
Right, so
now.
just going to settle in and see how this stint plays out. This is going to be more about survival.
Car on your left. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left. Go left. Car right. Faster traffic approaching. Clear on the right. Go right.
That was interesting. These guys, wasn't a big impact for either of them, thankfully.
Right side. Clear on the right.
the GT3 was a back marker, so that kind of just helps clear that out the way for us. Not sure about the Proto. I'm surprised the Proto isn't back with us. Maybe it was a bigger impact than it looked like.
Faster traffic approaching.
Right, so we're with the GTP leaders here and the LMP2 leaders.
Car right. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear.
Just hanging out over there, let these guys by. Lovely bit of marbles. Let's not do that again. It's going to be interesting to watch the performance of the PC as the rain comes in, because it'll be steady. Let's see now, we're still holding FPS fine. Just going to keep an eye on the stutters.
23.1. You're in the top 10.
The top 10?
The car behind you pitting.
So, oh, Antoine, yeah, he's made it out ahead of us. Okay. Which makes sense, bit of fuel save, but this will be good, you know. We can chase Antoine for a stage for once, and then maybe we can save a bit of fuel by doing that. May not make much of a difference with the rain.
Faster traffic approaching. Left side. Clear on the left. Car right. Clear.
Well, that was interesting, because I was trying to avoid Antoine, and then I had no idea this guy was with us, and he was. Now Antoine is unhappy and will want to get this place back, understandably.
Faster traffic approaching.
Well, we're going to have to let this guy go first.
Clear on the left.
We'll get a run though into this corner, so have to decide whether we're going to fight for this or not. I think we probably will, because that's what we should do. I don't know, we're going defensive.
Car right, car 942 has taken the lead. Deep to the left.
Bit bold, Antoine there. Not sure there's be a way through on that outside.
Coming up quick.
But again, if Antoine's looking quick, not going to give him too hard of a time, but didn't want him to have an easy pass right back. I think we might have unintentionally done a bit of an apex block on the last corner. Yeah, I don't know, maybe he looks a little quicker than us right now. I suppose he's got lighter fuel, that'll help. Or at least, actually there's no guarantees on lighter fuel, it just save fuel, so that might be all it is. Wow, we're like 4 seconds back from the car ahead now, quite interesting. Yeah, pit stops haven't really done us any favours.
Group of faster cars approaching. Car on your left. Clear. Left side. Clear.
Come on front, I need you to bite now. Just about. Yeah, interesting spell of the race there with Antoine. Yeah, I don't know. I think Antoine and I's play is very similar, so if neither of us have any major incidents, we should be battling for the remainder of the race. Kind of looks like we're disconnected from anyone else around us at the moment. Big gaps either side. See how it shakes out in the rain.
Group of faster cars approaching. Car on your left. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left. The car in P13 just set the fastest lap. 4.5. Faster traffic approaching. Right side. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
It's weird that LMP2 took an age to get past us, so kind of screwed up this next passage of corners for us. Need to at least have a good exit here. Looks like Antoine's got one as well. So again, it's going to look like he's going to have a chance. And I've taken this line terribly, trying to avoid the 1X, but thankfully Antoine followed me off.
The leader is running 5.4. Clear.
To be honest, I think if Antoine just stuck behind me, chilled out for a bit, it might be better long term for his race. Pace isn't that different. Anyway, I mean, he'll still feel aggrieved to have given a place up after making it through the pit stops, so understandable. Yeah, I just feel like he's got less fuel in than us. It's quite a bit quicker.
Right side. Clear on the right. Right side. Stay on the left. Clear.
Again, that couldn't help us a lot. That we've got a bit of a tow here. Help us a little. Just protect us from the dive from Antoine into the next corner.
That car is a lap down. Faster car coming up quick.
Yeah, definitely slow in that middle sector. That was the same on fix this week as well. Haven't really got that going.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Okay, buddy, that's not going to be good for us going through wide.
Car on your left.
That's terrible.
Car right.
My God, that's just poor communication from all of us there.
Still there.
At least we survived.
Clear on the right.
I'm just happy to survive that portion, to be honest. I wasn't super clear. I don't think it was super clear what was going on with the guys around me either, but we all got through it. Alright, shocking last corner. Need to get dialed back in here. Alright, so we've got a back marker ahead of us, which, if he's not slow, will at least help give us some tow. Not yet, but maybe next lap.
7.3.
Oof, that could have ended in disaster, that one.
That car is a lap down.
No idea
Traffic approaching.
what happened with that car ahead. That really got me by surprise.
Right side. Clear.
Again, all of this has just allowed Antoine to creep back up after the big LMP2 group. We'd actually made a bit of time there, but he's right back with us. he's faster than we are right now. Don't think there's any doubt about that. That's why he was so frustrated to lose that position.
Faster car coming up quick. Left side. Clear.
Oof, couldn't quite get the nose in here. Have to run out wide. Oh, not on the kink, buddy. Oh, he's going to do it.
Car right. Clear.
Oh, well, this is going to give Antoine a huge shout now because of that. That sucked. I won't defend this too hard if he gets close.
Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
I think that was fair defending.
A group of faster cars approaching.
Right, the car is quicker than how I'm driving it right now. Be a bit braver into some of these corners.
Car right. Clear. 7.1. Car right. Clear on the right. Car right. Clear on the right.
Again, had to get out of it there. Probably didn't. I was quite cautious with his compromised exit. Doesn't look like Antoine's got quite a good enough run. It'd be a bit of a dive bomb from where he is. Kind of know each other's driving style now. There's not really any secrets. If he gets a run somewhere, he'll kind of know the sort of speed we have. Through that one right-hander, I'm not being brave enough. Again, he's not got quite enough a run this time, but he's right there.
A group of faster cars approaching. Car on your left. Right side.
That, again, just
Clear.
so difficult when someone goes for it. I'm going to have to go defensive now, but I don't think we'll be able to defend for this one. Someone's going to give it a run.
Still there, hold your line. 6.9. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Tried to just give him something to think about there. These compromises lying in here. But no need to get greedy. Yeah, shame. I think traffic is costing us. I feel like that happens a lot in my races. I don't think I just have the same traffic management skills. Let's see if we can just hang out, save a little bit of fuel here. Well, I have to say, I was hoping we wouldn't be going backwards today, but there we go. It is what it is. Guess we'll see Antoine's pace now. Maybe it'll come back to us later. If we can force him into mistakes like that.
Faster car coming up quick.
Silly 1x because I'm pushing. That was
Car on your left.
completely unnecessary.
Clear on the left.
Yeah, looks like he's going to have the pace on it too. Shame. I feel like I should have been able to keep him behind, but traffic got the better of us there. But you never know, maybe he's running a lot less fuel. Maybe he tow us along a little.
Faster traffic approaching.
Do have quite a big gap to the car behind us though, so that's cool. Not so worried about that.
Right side. Clear on the right. Right side.
Yeah, I mean, ideally we just stay in the tow of Antoine, which I think means I've got to stay within a second of him. So if he can tow us along.
6.8. You are raking the car in front.
We've got 15 seconds of the car behind. Bit deep there. Yeah, it looks like we should be able to stick with him, so I'll take that. Now let's do a little bit of a weather check. My word, it's coming down hard in about 50 minutes. Exciting times. Look how much time I lose. Don't know what it is. Clearly don't drive that the right way. Or not the kink, buddy. Just be patient.
Car right. Clear.
Losing touch a little bit with Anton here, but just about in range.
Faster traffic approaching.
Yeah, and this back marker, interesting. Basically, yeah, similar gap to me and Antoine. I don't think it's gone up or down. Okay, we've got...
Even. Right side.
Hopefully the next two
Clear.
GTPs will get us on the straight. One of them should. So unless Antoine makes a mistake, I'm not going to be sending it. Happy just to
Faster traffic approaching.
get a little bit of tow, try and keep things safe here. This guy is going to send it. No, he's not. That was actually very kind. Not what I would have expected, honestly.
Clear on the left.
And he's been kind to Antoine too. Good for him.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, I just lost out a bit in that traffic, which is silly really, because I think Antoine had the rougher time of it, to be honest. Yeah, got to get better at this traffic management. Never been a good skill of mine.
The leader is running 5 even.
Well, we're not running 5 even, we're running 6 even. And we're not on this lap for sure. We're hanging out with Antoine, so we'll take that.
Faster car coming up quick.
Right, incident points
Car
relatively under
Clear.
control, so happy with that. Only a 4x so far. And we have had a few 0x's with a few bumps.
right.
Nothing
6.6.
too much. Yeah, I can just feel Antoine's quicker in T1 and T2 there. That's a good aggressive corner from Antoine there. I felt like when we were leading in that was an area where we could get away from him, but he's got that sorted now. Certainly slower than him through that section as well. It's a bit irritating, to be honest. I think we had a much better kink there. 15 seconds to the car behind. Good, good.
Faster traffic approaching.
Well, this will be interesting. Whether this guy is going to wait. He's not.
Car on your left. Clear.
Yeah, well, it didn't help
Right
us.
side. Clear
But
on
you
the
know
right.
what? We're in Antoine's toe. It didn't hurt us too much either. Right, what's the set with weather? Oh, it's coming at 4, so 45 minutes. Okay. Now 45 minutes, that's interesting. So I think we're going to have to fill up and keep the dries on. And it's going to come down hard. It's going to be an interesting one. Yeah, we're going to have to make a decision and see what to do there. 'Cause, I mean, we're going to need fuel. The question is, can we stop for wets at the same time? But I think it'll be too slow. I think if by the time we need to fuel, the track's not wet enough, we're just going to have to put the dries back on and do an extra stop. I feel like there's probably a way to get this right, but I've not looked at it closely enough. Just losing touch with Antoine here as I'm chatting away.
Group of faster cars approaching. Right side. Clear. Right side. Clear. Faster car coming up quick. Right side. Clear on the right. 6.7.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting when it comes to the pit stops. Just focus on this traffic for now. Make sure we know what we're doing here.
Clear on the right.
So, 45 minutes. Only got half a tank left. Yeah, we're probably have to put dries on, I think. I think it'll just be a game time decision. I'm not going to worry too much about it now. See how it goes. Problem is, if we get it wrong and we have to do the extra stop, obviously that's going to kill us race-wise.
Faster traffic approaching.
But equally, I don't want to take any chances.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Again, Antoine's just got away from us here. Thinking a bit about the pit stop, it's probably not helping. Very wide there though. Oh man, that was a GTP P5 that was off there. Interesting.
Faster traffic approaching.
This guy's going to be with us pretty quick. I think he should be sending it. Yeah, off he goes.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Oh, Antoine's had an absolute horror show, T2. Don't really want to send it on him though. I don't feel like the battle is yet in the race. No problem staying here with him for now.
Group of faster cars approaching.
Got more racing to be done
Left
here.
side. Clear.
That's fine.
Left side. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
That's getting a bit fruity around here. These LMP2s again.
Car on your left. Clear. Left side. Clear.
Oh my god, they're going to do it at the kink. Right there. Looks like they got it sorted out just before. Well done, boys.
You're
Been a
losing
horror
on the
show.
car in front. The gap is 1.2 seconds.
I am losing on the car in front. I agree. Gap to the car behind's okay though. So happy with that. So that marker must be a little bit off cycle.
7.6.
Slow.
Faster car coming up quick.
Hoping he's going to wait. He's not going to though, is he?
Right side. Clear.
So, honestly, wasn't too bad. No complaints there. He flashed. He knew what was going on.
Car on your left. Clear.
Oh, hello. Bit of oversteer. Okay, car slide around a bit. Get that under control. Yeah, I think a clear air. We're losing a bit of time to Antoine now. This stage of the race, don't think we quite have his pace.
Faster car coming up quick.
Driving Leaving it in far too hard in the last corner. Need to do better. Now we can do the drink here, but still focus quite hard. Right, we're down 3 spots. Not ideal.
6.1.
That's been a fun race. We've done hard work. Right, we just gained a couple of tenths on Antoine there. That should just help a little bit. Now, I've got 3 protos coming though, and they're going to be right with us at the apex. Horror show.
Group of faster cars approaching. Car on your left. Clear.
Oh, it's quite civilized.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Very civilized.
Car on your left.
There's this LMP there. It's a bit of a
Stay on the
slug.
right. Clear on the left.
Well, that was probably better than I thought it was going to be.
4.7.
Ooh, a little bit of toe, lovely. Bit less aggressive into the last corner, but still didn't feel that good. Right, let's try and get a drink here before we have to change gear. Oh, too late.
Faster car coming up quick. 6 even. Right side. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right.
Yeah, I really backed out of T2. That cost us quite a bit. But never mind.
Left side.
Cars everywhere. There's more coming.
Group of faster cars approaching. Right side. Stay on the left. You're on the left. 3 wide. Car right. 2 wide.
What are you guys doing
Still
here?
there. Hold your line. Clear.
Oh my word, that was horrific. That's one that could be a good one to see that on replay, because I honestly was trying to get out of there. Oh my god, this guy's now off the track.
Left side. Clear on the left. Car on your left.
Oh my
Clear.
god, that was 4 corners of hell. Miles behind Antoine now. And what a surprise, one of them is off. Oh my god, guys, we're not even in the rain yet. Just keep it together for a little bit longer. Got time here, boys.
Left side. Clear.
Oh, that was interesting. That crushed the gap to Antoine as that all unfolded. And yeah, lost 4 seconds of the guy behind. So that was a disaster really, but at least we didn't crash, I suppose, and no incident points. We'll just call that a win for that reason. Could have been a lot worse. I think 3 of us must have been side by side at some point. Nightmare.
The car in P10 just set the fastest lap. 4.4.
Interesting. Speedy. Well, we just got a few tenths back on Antoine, so that's good.
Faster traffic approaching.
Right, what do we got? 2 GTPs. What one's going to come by for sure?
Right side. Clear on the right. Car right. Clear.
Oof, there's a bit of a horror corner for us. And overslowed for the last corner. And there it is. Time given straight back. Right, could do with some clean laps here just to build the gap back up, honestly, to the car behind.
5.9. Faster traffic approaching. Car right. Clear.
Yeah, I don't know. Not sure if we've been unfortunate with traffic or what tonight, but it has cost us a lot of positions at the end.
Faster car coming up quick. Left side. Clear. Car on your left. Clear.
Not the greatest, not the worst. Well, I finally turned in early enough for the king. Haven't done that for about 20 laps.
Faster traffic approaching. Car on your left. Still there. Clear. Right side. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Right
Jesus,
side,
buddy.
2 wide.
That was horror show again. I'll take the offer of a tow though, thanks.
6.2.
Could have easily ended the race here. He had a huge moment coming back on the track. Alright, let's do a weather situation whilst we've got a minute. It is going to bucket it down in 40 minutes. It's like it's getting later and later. Oh, wow, it's going to be really interesting. I mean, for sure it's going to be change for dries. Oof, went it deep, went it really deep there. First mistake we made for ages. A bit of a shocker.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Okay, gotta remember, kind of on quali fuel here, can push this a little bit harder, just not under the bridge.
Faster traffic approaching. Car right. Clear on the right.
I'm hoping this guy's gonna wait now.
Left side. Still there, hold your line.
Such a terrible place to overtake, because it slows him down, because he doesn't know if I'm gonna wash out. Slows me down, because I can't really take my normal line. Nightmare all round. We're just shedding time to Antoine now. frustrating.
Car right. Clear on the right. Car right. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear on the right.
Yeah, I mean, on the thing clear air, I think I might have been able to get up to the back of round 1, but I just can't do it with traffic. I really struggle. And again, same with Tim. When we're out of traffic, we're able to build that gap, but when we're in it, no bueno. Wow, what am I doing braking so early? That's crazy.
Faster traffic approaching.
I was almost stopped then. It's nuts.
Left side.
Just got to be careful.
Clear on
Lose
the left.
concentration this point in the race. Very easy to do. Is he going to send it? He's going to send it. Okay.
Car right. Clear.
Use that wing, buddy. Thank you.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Okay, so yeah, got almost up to 5 seconds. Tim is now almost within 10. Ugh. Bad sequence of laps there.
6 even.
Yeah, pitting in 6 laps. We need to save a little bit of fuel here just to give us some margin there. So we'll just start to lift and coast just to give us a bit more margin. Well, verdict on the overlays, no issues whatsoever. It's fantastic. Stream doesn't like it's dropped any frames, so I'm super happy with the tweaks I've made this week to get it all running again. Did just miss the most obvious place to fuel save. Try next lap. With the rain, of course, be interesting because that will put the system under pressure again. But I'll be honest, I don't tend to see a huge stuttering issue in the rain. Obviously, FPS goes down, but not to a level that's a problem. So hopefully that'll be the same tonight. It does look as if the problem was purely having the overlays that I see being drawn on by the 4090 on the main screen. Looks like as soon as I pulled them off that, everything is sort of back to normal.
Faster car coming up quick.
Tim is catching us. Made a little bit more time on Antoine, but nothing major. Let's just have a look at fuel. Go around a little bit here. Gotta keep saving.
5.4. You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
I have in the past been pretty good at fuel saving, but usually when I get into a pattern,
Faster traffic approaching.
when I haven't fuel saved all race like tonight, it can be tricky.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Don't need to save a lot, just 0.1 to give us a margin, that would be great. Not so worried now about the gap ahead or behind.
up quick. Left side. Clear.
Took that poorly. Don't know why it was slowed down too much, really. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that, but definitely got some stutters through there. Not sure what caused that. Nothing major.
Faster traffic approaching.
Now on the next straight, I need to make sure that I put...
Car right. Clear on the right.
just need to make sure that dryers are going on here. Could be a disaster. Yeah, back to dryers. Okay, 4.1, lovely. Do a little bit more fuel saving this lap, that should be enough.
Faster traffic approaching.
And I was saying up to Tim, we have closed up a little bit on Antoine as well, very good. So just kind of light for light now. Oh, it's such a slug. Come on, P7, you can do it.
Car on your left. Clear.
That fuel save kind of just threw us off there. Try to avoid the 1x though.
Faster car coming up quick.
It's a bad couple of corners.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Off we go. Obviously not at the kink, buddy. Come on. Dude, I'm not going to let you through at the kink. Absolute nutter.
Clear.
That was not enjoyable. At least he did wait.
There's an incident behind.
Right, well, status quo everywhere. Tim has called us up a little bit there. Just because, you know what, we're not having great laps
Faster
here.
traffic approaching.
Right, 3 laps to go.
6.2.
A bit more margin in fuel, great.
Right side. Clear. Car right.
What is this
Keep to the
slug?
left.
Oh
Coming
my
on the
word.
right.
Right, let's have some tow, please. Really good. Oh, let's have a love the track now. Do need to do a weather check in a minute. Oh, couldn't get the nose in. Alright, let's do weather check. It is coming, 30 minutes. Okay, so yeah, just be halfway through that last stint, and we'll just, yeah, we'll...
Faster car coming up quick. Clear.
Horrible last corner. That'll be a decent lap, that one too. But all good, all good. Yeah, similar to Antoine, not sure how far.
5.4.
Dude, really, you want to send it from back here?
Right side. Clear.
Oh, fair enough, that was pretty safe actually. Thought it was going to be tighter than that.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left. Faster traffic approaching.
Yeah, interesting. So it's clearly a dry stop this next one, and then we'll just take it from there. Try not to overshoot the pit this time.
Left side. Clear. Group of faster cars approaching. The leader's bidding now. Left side. The leader's bidding now. The leader's bidding now. Left side. Clear on the left.
Yeah, I do wonder if people have got really into their fuel strategies with the weather, trying to time it. It's pretty cool if they have.
Car 28 is up the front.
To be honest, I mean, it seems like it's got to be a 3-stop however you play this.
Faster car coming up quick. Car on your left. Clear.
Not super friendly, thanks buddy. Gave me a little off track as well. That was horrible. I didn't make it any better with my driving, but that really threw me off. It's such a bad place for them to send it. Anyway, I'll just crack on. Haven't lost too much ground here.
6.6.
Right, we're
You're back in
pitting
fourth position.
on this lap.
Faster car coming up quick. Right side. Keep to the left. Clear on the right. You have about 1 lap of fuel left. Left side. Clear on the left.
So boxing this lap for dries for sure. And then, yeah, I thought it would be the second stint where we got the rain, so it'll be interesting now. Can it all come down to how people manage the last stint?
Faster traffic approaching. Car right. Clear.
It's a little disappointed, honestly, to get that 1X. Just got thrown off by him taking me, that GTP sending it up the inside. Really was relying on me getting out the way.
Faster traffic approaching. Car right. Clear. We expect light rain soon.
That was super frustrating, that one, honestly. I got out on the marbles.
Don't forget to pit for more fuel.
Scruffy end to the stint. Disappointing, but never mind. Yeah, we've got to put dries on and then we're just going to see what happens now.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Nearly missed it again, what an idiot. Alright, so just confirm, yeah, we're putting dries on, we know rain's coming, we've still got to put in huge amounts of fuel, so we're just going to go for the full fuel, and then the next stop will be for rain tyres, assuming we need it, but I'm guessing we are going to.
Okay, go.
We will now get the wets on for the next one, because if we come in again, it will only be for wets. So now we just assess really how the track's going to be. All right, let's go.
The leader is running 5 even. Left side, clear on the left.
Are we racing this guy? No, this is the leader. Holy smokers, we're a lap down. Well, I love that. These guys are fast.
Car right. Clear.
Jeepers. Gotta tell you, I didn't expect to be lapped today. Maybe they've got some clever pit strategy, but still, great pace. Came in 6th. That'll be interesting. I know I can't actually see my current position. I know you guys can. And if it's the third-party overlays, I'll see if I can have a quick look at my full screen in a second here.
Faster car coming up quick.
So we're still in 6th, maybe? Okay, interesting. So that's right.
Car right. Clear.
Little sketchy on heavy fuel again. Careful there.
Right side. Clear on the right. Faster traffic approaching.
Oh my word, that was tough for those two, yeah, so... Yeah, interesting.
Now.
So we're not exactly a lap down, but...
21.2. Right side.
just
Clear
saved
on
a
the
bit more
right.
fuel
The
than we
leader's
did.
pitting now.
Still though, to have got past us, there's at least half a lap ahead. No, probably more.
Faster car coming up quick.
Okay, so I guess we're just waiting for rain. That's it. Interesting.
Left side. Clear on the left. The leader's pitting now. The leader's pitting now.
Driving a bit crazy there.
Left side. Clear on the left.
A word, what of the place? Right, focus back in here, try and make an idiot a bit. So Tim is now 3 seconds ahead of us, so I'm not sure what exactly happened there. But maybe something clever around fueling, not sure. I mean, we're fueled to the finish, so that's what we'll be doing.
Right side. Still there, hold your line. We expect rain soon. Let us know if you want rain tyres. Clear.
I will let you know, and honestly, I'm not sure yet. We'll just find out.
Faster traffic approaching.
Right, Tim 2.5 ahead. We can see him. He obviously stopped when we stopped. Yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, obviously he's made like a net 12-second gain on us. Quarters up 10, got 2 ahead. Is this guy waiting or what here?
Car right. Clear on the
Not
right.
super awesome, buddy. Just expected me to get out the way there. off a second immediately to Tim. Super frustrating. Yeah, traffic has really killed us today. It's been a problem all evening.
Faster traffic approaching. Car right. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Kind of annoying. Thought he was going to fly by me, but ended up really having to get out of it. Tim hasn't had those issues. It's been a bad lap again for us. Don't know, I just don't know whether I should be being a bit more aggressive with the traffic, but do want to survive this race. Look at that. Now we lost a second and a half to Tim on that lap. Brutal. I don't think we're, miles quicker than Tim, but I do think we are quicker. So this for sure is now a place that I want to hustle for, but I've no idea what's going on with fuel for him to make a 12-second gain. We must be slightly offset on fuel, so
6.5.
I guess we just got to stick with him and see what happens. To that, slightly annoying.
We expect light rain soon.
Light rain soon. It's coming. This looks like it's got carnage written all over it.
Car right. Clear. Car on your left. Clear. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car on your left.
Really want to be involved with these guys messing around with each other. It's cost us tons again. Traffic. What is with it tonight? Struggled. I don't think there's much we could have done about that one either, but just dropping seconds a lap now. Brutal. Yeah, look at that. Gap up to Tim, 5 seconds. Comfortable gap now.
Faster car coming up quick. Right side. Clear on the right. 6.8.
Musing about the traffic. I'm frustrated.
Faster traffic approaching.
And every now and then you have someone sensible and it just feels like a big surprise. Yeah, look at that. Just not making any time back on Tim now either. Pain.
Faster traffic approaching. Left side. Clear on the right.
Got so distracted there. Just feel the car pushing wide. But we survived. Just giving up more time to Tim. Brutal. Damn, I was really hoping I'd be able to make some time back up on Tim, but he's getting right there. If he gets too much ahead of us, whatever advantage we had. Still sending it too hard into the last corner. Right, let's assess. Weather. It's coming. 15 minutes. Complete meltdown of rain. Oh my god.
6.1.
This will be interesting.
Faster car coming up quick.
Hopefully this guy waits. No, he's got speed, no problem.
Right side. Clear on the right.
So what is the gap behind us? 25 seconds, okay. It's not bad. The track is down to what, 23, so yeah, should be driving this faster. But it is what it is. Wow, another half second gone to Tim, and not really have traffic this lap, just not as quick right now. But who knows, maybe there's something playing out with fuel here. Never know. Can always hope.
Faster traffic approaching.
You know, maybe the strat was to not
Clear on the right.
put a full set of fuel in last time round, knowing that you're going to have to pit again and use the tyre swap to put more fuel in. Pretty sensible.
5.9.
Not what we did, but that's okay.
Faster traffic approaching. Car right. Clear.
Yep, I think that must have been the strat. Hadn't really thought about it before the race, but yeah, not putting a full set of fuel in, doing the rest of it. Definitely would have, yeah, I'm sure that's what the other guys have done.
Car on your left. Clear. Group of faster cars approaching. Car on your left. The leader consider 4.6. Clear. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Been a bit of a frustrating phase of the race, especially knowing I've made that kind of pit stop blunder, which, you know, I probably could have avoided if I'd thought about it a bit more. But we'll see. We'll see how the rain is, see what our pace is like compared to others.
Faster car coming up quick. The car in P4, just at the fastest lap. 4.4.
Yeah, that's interesting. So a lot of the other guys have really timed the fuel loads here. So that's pretty interesting.
6.8.
That's good thinking. I like it. Good learning for me. Been a bit more point and shoot tonight. Just feel I'm under driving the car in these conditions again. I think I've done that a lot tonight. I've started to lose out to the guys ahead. Okay, you guys can see the rain now.
Faster car
I'll let
coming
you
up
know
quick.
how it feels. Don't feel anything for a little while because the track is reasonably warm. But it has kind of come down hard almost immediately. Thanks, buddy. I have to say, I haven't loved the LMP2s tonight in terms of their overtaking. Like a last minute dive at the kink. It's not ideal, buddy. Oh, I can tell you, I can already feel it coming down hard. Well, I don't think it's time to pit just yet.
The session has been declared wet.
Okay, so Tim's in, and just for the hell of it, we are going to push for one more lap, just in case it's faster. 'Cause it's only very lightly wet, so who knows, might give us half a chance here. It's obviously slower, but it's very drivable at the moment. Very lightly wet, getting heavier and heavier.
The lead is pitting now.
Yeah, well, we will be pitting this lap, as you could tell.
The lead is pitting now.
Still
The
not,
lead is pitting now.
not unhappy to be out. Oh no, maybe it was a bad call. I'm starting to struggle here.
The lead is pitting now.
Yeah, I
Faster car
think.
coming up quick.
Yeah. It is a struggle. Let's not do it at the kink, buddy. Just wait. I have no idea what my grip level's going to be through here. Okay.
Right side. Keep to the left. Clear.
Yeah, so it's interesting. I mean, early on, there's no question it was the right tyre for that lap. Towards the end, obviously slipping and sliding a bit here. So probably should be on wets. But you know what, we survived it. It wasn't totally
The
awful.
car in front is pitting.
Right, make sure we're not doing wets. We're doing wets.
Box in. 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Yeah, interesting. I think we'll lose. I don't know if we'll lose positions, or we certainly won't gain any there. Should be putting any fuel in now, so let's just get these tyres on, buddy, and get out of here.
Go, go, go!
Yeah, interesting. Well, not unhappy with that decision. I think it was 50-50. Might have been better to come in that lap before. I think Tim will be out ahead of us. But it was fun. It was fun just to see how that would pan out. Oh look, we have got ahead of him. Now he's got a lap longer than us on these tyres, so he's going to know his way around. We have no idea. I can't tell you, it is crazy slippy now, especially with these wets not being up to temperature, so I'm not going to fight him too hard. I would like to keep him behind, but happy that he actually made a good decision there. No idea what the kink is going to be like, so we're going to do this at super slow speed. That will do. Very slow indeed. Well, we know this corner is an absolute horror show.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 3.7 seconds.
So we're going to get the TC up as well. Get that up to 7. Just give us a bit more grip off the straights, hopefully. Off the corners, sorry. Oof, interesting.
Faster traffic approaching.
Alright, GTP's in the wet. Always carnage.
Right side. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Got one more close to us.
Right side. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Right, so, not done too badly here with Tim. Eked out a little gap since coming out of the pits. And just try and keep it steady. Doesn't look like he's on a rocket pace. I'll be honest, it looks like it's stopped raining. I need to have a look at the conditions here. It looks like if this was just a shower, this is going to be super interesting now. It is not raining, oh my word. I'm assuming no one has managed to make it out on slicks. Never looked on for us, for sure.
Faster car coming up quick.
Not the kink, buddy, not in these conditions.
Gaining on the car in front. The gap is 4.4 seconds. Car right. Clear. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 7.3 seconds.
Now, the only thing that I'm hoping hasn't happened is that we're on wets, doing fine, but everyone else has stayed on dries and tried to survive. I mean, I would have been in the wall, so there's no way I could have done that. Right, so we caught up here at Rolden. Yeah, just interesting part of the race. Okay, let's do weather check.
24.9.
Says it should still be raining. It is not, so I don't know what's going on with that.
Faster traffic approaching.
Please wait, buddy.
Car ride.
Really?
Still there.
That's what we need to do here, bud. Come
Clear on the
on.
right.
Just survive. It's raining, bud. Hate that. Literally, wait one corner. That's all you need. Okay, no, I can't see anything
20
here.
minutes to go.
Okay, this car ahead of us obviously struggling. Looks like it's missing some bodywork. Obviously looks pretty sketchy here. Can't see anything, so I'm not going to do anything silly. Oh my god, this is horrible. Where is he? There he is.
Right side. Still there. Clear on the right.
Oh, well, that was relatively safe in the end. Obviously, bodywork damage, so it was not a tough pass, but you never know in the wet. So 20 minutes, I'm assuming we just stay wet tyres, can't see any reason to pit. Just run these tyres, see what happens. Still see there's puddles around here, so just don't want to take any chances now. Right, so we haven't seen Courier for a while, 6 seconds,
Faster
okay,
traffic
lovely.
approaching. Left side. Clear on the left. The leader just did a 23.8. There's an incident behind. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 7.8 seconds. Left side.
This is a little
Faster
bit
traffic
carnage, but
approaching.
just trying to stay alive, nothing silly at this point.
Car on your left.
Okay guys, got to use your wing round
Stay
here.
on the right.
I will drift, but I will stay tight
Clear.
for you
Car
all.
on your left.
Come on boys.
Stay on the right.
Let's get round this in one
Clear.
piece, please.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Oh my god, there's at least one car off there. They're all going. Jesus.
You're
It's like
losing
it.
on the car in front.
Oh, I bet I am.
7 seconds.
I cannot see anything.
Faster car coming up quick. Right side.
Come on, buddy, then.
Clear.
I mean, everyone is struggling here. I'm just trying to stay pretty smooth. You know, we've made 2 places up
Car right.
in the rain. Can't be unhappy with that.
Clear.
Just keep cracking on now. especially as we didn't practice in the rain.
29.8.
Could not see my braking order, so probably went in a bit hot there. Right, Corey, 6 seconds, lovely. Not catching him, but Tim is 15 back, so that's yeah, that's been good for us. The rain's actually really helped.
Faster car coming up quick.
I think I'm braking about 500 meters too early for that corner right now.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Well, before the start of the race, I was moaning a little bit about this rain. I wasn't a huge fan of having more rain, but you know what? It's actually been quite cool the way the rain's come about. You know, it's come. Most of the race has been dry, which has been totally cool. I've learnt something on my pit strategy where, you know, I definitely lost time to those around me. But you know what? We made it up with the rain driving, so that's pretty cool. Continue to make a little bit of ground on Corey. Don't know if that's going to stay or not. Certainly don't feel like we're pushing things here, but just trying to drive consistent. No, it's about 6 seconds. But we are making some ground. Oh, and Tim behind us. Lovely, lovely. Oh, this is an enjoyable race. It's had a bit of everything. Let's try and keep it tidy to the finish now.
Even.
Yeah, so T2, it's got a lot of water on the racing line. I think I'm going to have to try and just drive the different line. Cost me a little bit of time there to Corey. Always felt like it did anyway. Okay, slightly better braking there, I think. It's a bit slow. I was just losing the car on entry there. Just see it breaking away from me.
Car right. Clear.
It felt sketchy, but I think he knew what we were doing there. Right, I think I can take that in fifth now. Too slow through there. Okay, well, we are taking time out of Corey, so hopefully we can just keep this pace up. It'll at least give him something to think about for the last 10 minutes or so. How long is left? Can't see.
27.2.
It's a relative I need to have handy and don't. Beautiful graphics right now though, gotta love that. A bit more grip inside here, that's much better. Full welly on exit, unnecessary. A bit less traffic at the moment, as it was nice.
To go. We are where we expected to be.
Yeah, I'd say I could get on board with that, Mr. Spotter. Feels about right. Fifth gear's a maybe. I think we'll go back to fourth next time round.
Faster car coming up quick.
Very much hoping this guy's going to wait here. Well, he waited. Oh, 3.5 Corey, alright. I mean, we're
Right side.
at least going to get his attention here.
Clear.
Oh,
27.5.
they're so slow, I can't see anything, it's horrible. That was awful. I'm sure better drivers can figure out driving in spray. I absolutely hate it. Lose all my bearings. Still, didn't cost us too much to call it at least. Well, I guess our wet weather driving is not too shabby. Excellent. I'll push the braking a little bit there. Don't think I'll push it quite as much next lap. Try and get a bit more rotation in first there. Get away from the puddles. Yeah, forward just helps me with the rotation. Fourth gear, that is. Right. We're on this guy. Cool. Then immediately I brake ourselves. Gotta love that.
Right side. Clear. Left side. Clear.
Oh, hello. That was a fun one. Tell you. I mean, we lost a ton of time there to Corey, which sucks, but we survived, and that prototype did a nice pirouette next to us. What a nightmare. Just About survival at this time of the race. Okay, buddy. Hopefully he's not going to send it here.
Car right. Clear.
Another one just to go straight on. My God, these photos need to get it together a little bit.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Just dealing with this traffic is a bit tricky now. Another one behind us.
Traffic approaching.
Hoping this isn't a send, but it certainly could be.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Oh, a sensible send, I'll call that. It's pretty compliant as well. 5 to go. Damn, we were just getting on the back of Corey, but yeah, that little set of traffic's just cost us again. Looks like he's actually done a really good lap and a half here. Not quite far away from us again, over 4 seconds. So, I'm not saying it's not possible, but yeah, up to 5. I don't know, maybe he was fuel saving actually, because it's suddenly jumped way back ahead. We haven't driven any slower here. Okay, I've got to brake earlier for that corner. That's caught me out twice now. I think it's raining heavier again. That's what's catching me out here. Has clouded over quite a bit. Oof, this is it's been a race. What have we got left here? 3.5 minutes. So probably white flag and a couple.
30.6.
We're losing ground to Corey now. I think that one's probably done for the day. Maybe that was a bit of a fuel save.
The car in front has gone off.
Oh, well, he's gone off. Don't think there's any damage, but I guess he's pushing a little.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Make sure we don't miss a braking mark here. Absolutely critical.
The leader is running 28.7.
No damage for Corey. He's up and running now.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 2.6 seconds.
Well, we'll try and just get to the back of him if I can. He's gone off once, so he's got to have that at the back of his mind. He knows we're here. If there's any more mistakes, and we would just pick that up. So yeah, he's trying to stay with him a little.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, looks like we're running similar times and we're up to speed though. Broke earlier for that corner, still struggled with it. Oh man, he's pitting. That's wild. That I don't understand at all. Well, that'll be an interesting one for the for the replay. Completely surprised by that. It's funny, after a really tricky early part of the race, or really most of the race going backwards,
The car behind you is pitting.
we are suddenly... Why is everyone pitting? What am I missing here? Wow. Gotta go figure that out. Post-race, I just totally don't understand it. This race is almost over. Everyone's in the pits. Wow.
A group of faster cars approaching. Right side.
Yeah, you guys can go. No worries.
Clear on the right.
Trying to take each other out, please. Not for position, thankfully. So yeah, that's, I don't know, I didn't put any thought into pit strategy. I just kind of fueled when we needed it, changed tyres when we needed it, so I'm amazed that others have done something different, unless they were just off sequence to us. But again, I don't know why you'd be pulling in for gas or tyres at this end, at this time of the race. Strange. Still not learning that corner, needs more brake. Don't want to be going in that puddle. Right, what's the state? Yeah, 11. Yeah, white flag, lovely. Okay, Antoine, look at Antoine, he's had a great race, so he's up to P4. Alright, we've got to navigate this last lap now. So are we on white flag? Yeah, so this is white flag lap, wow, okay. So that means GTPs are done. So actually that's perfect. I just crossed the line, got the white flag. That's amazing. All we're going to do is keep it together now. Oh, look at that. We're even catching Antoine. I see a lot. That's all. What's going on with him? Must have just been a slow corner, I think. Well, yeah, I was kind of hoping Antoine would be our race, but I guess not in the end. When he got ahead, stayed ahead by quite some distance. I am appreciating the graphics right now. It's pretty cool with the sunset and the rain. Different colours. iRacing's getting there. iRacing's getting there, sorry, with its graphics. Looking forward to their new engine builder. Ooh, it's bodywork, interesting. Well, that has been a successful race. I really enjoyed that one. It's a lot more enjoyable than Sebring. We spent half of it in the pits. That actually looked like our rain pace was pretty good in the end. And we overfueled massively. Oof. Oh, we'll call that a success. How many incident points? 5.
All right, there's checkered flag.
That'll be a good recovery on that front as well.
Great job. You did really well.
Right, I'm going to pull over pretty quickly here so I can go and have a look at the replay. Oof, fun race. I am tired. Pretty much like triple stinting. God, trying to think what we need to look at. Let's have a look at the results first. Oh, actually, it's oh yeah, you guys can see this. Great. Okay, so Antoine, we had a very similar qualifying time, so that's kind of pretty much where we were. Looks like some of the top guys fell off there. You can see the 204.1 and 204.6 quali. Yeah, no, not bad. Top 5. I mean, at one point I think we slipped down to P7 or P8, so quite happy with that. Let's have a look through the incidents. Guess we'll take a look at some of the longer laps here. Well, racing that Mustang feels like a long time ago. It's back at P5, so that's where we want. Yeah, okay. How did we just get traffic challenges here? Let's see. No, it just looks like a slow lap. Yeah, nothing to report here. So this lap, the Mustang got by. I think it might have even been here actually. No, it wasn't T1. Oh yeah, that's right. That was a bit of a send. My God, he came from a long way back here. Yeah, that was unfortunate, but was not in any hurry to fight that one. And where did this guy finish? Daniel Rossi, DR Racing. Where did you get to? Oh no, they struggled. Must have had an instant late on. Shame. Oh well, keeping it clean. Alright, let's keep having a look through. Oh, not Daniel Rossi. Oh God, here we go. Alright. So yeah, we got this white and blue Porsche that was slowly gaining on us. Oh, and then got past us. Let's see what happened with that one. Oh, there we go. Almost immediate. I think I must have had a bad T1. Let's have a look. No, just didn't defend here. Left it open, no problem. Alright, nothing to see here. Yeah, did we shed this place? Yep, some point we did. Yeah, I really struggle with traffic today. It happens a lot, but today in particular was a tough one. Right, so where did we lose this position? Actually can't see. There we go. Didn't lose it there. No, didn't lose it there. Just a bigger gap. Okay, so still going. Nope, still the same position. Okay, so we maintain this gap for quite a while. So yeah, okay, nothing going here. Let's see what else we've got. Yeah, low sixes, fairly consistent, got into the fives here. Okay, that's probably in... that looks slow actually. What happened here? And what I want to do is have a look at the people that were pitting at the end of the race. Kind of weird. Right, did we have a moment here? Oh, maybe just slow. Don't know. Nothing of note. Okay. Then we pitted for rains, and then it was slow to the end. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look at the guys. Basically had to pit late. I think, yes, so Tim had to pit. So what was happening here? Why did he need to pit again? Man, his lap times are a real struggle. So this is pitting for wets. No, he was just slow. Okay, so Tim was slow, fine. Who else pitted? Did this guy pit again at the end? Yeah, that's right, he did pit. Is this just a fuel thing? Let's ride on board. Nothing going on here. All good, all good. Okay, nothing of note. Yep, so there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, didn't pit here. Hold on. So next that then. Alright, so this is lap 72. Oh! At this point we're behind, but I mean we didn't get past. But I'm fairly sure Corey pits unless I've got this confused. Yeah, he does. What's going on here? Oh, no way. Save the... Yeah. Oh, sorry, save replay. Yeah. I will save it, Pant. No worries. It's not Corey, is it? It's a chap who pitted with 1 lap to go. Trying to figure this out. And then... nothing? Okay. And I can't even get his lap 73. I don't understand. How weird. Just... I mean, you had the moment, went off, the race was still going on. Like, did he just park it? Let's have a look at the car. I don't think it was damaged. It's fine. Nothing wrong with the car at all. But yeah, it made his mind up to save immediately. I wonder. And then we lose him. Weird. Well, I think that I know there's someone else who pit as well, but I'm not going to go hunt that down. Well, that was a fun race. Right, got to save it. Okay, Pan. Let's make sure I do this. Make sure it's set. Has to save on quit. Yes, should sort it out. I think the biggest positive tonight, race was fun, but as the graphics work well in rain, in sun, changing conditions, when the sun moved around, lots of cars, multi-class, honestly was absolutely rock solid. So I think I finally resolved this fourth screen and overlay issue. I could just do with an overlay that shows me the remaining time and laps, because that was a bit annoying. Oh, it was in a GTP. Cool. Well, I hope you did well. Let's get this saved and look at the results. This will be a nice small file. All right, Pant, I got it. Let's take a look at the results, and then, man, I need a break. I'm exhausted. What I'm most hoping for is a nice bump in safety rating, because that has been on a massive slide for a couple of weeks. Right, how do we do? Let's see. What's split? Oh, in split 2, not bad. Wow, split 1 is just miles ahead, and to be honest, the top runners were also miles ahead. Best lap of 2:04.5. We were a second slower. My word, so much slower. Does not look like a 2.8k driver. Oh, these guys had a nice mix. That's pretty cool. 2:04.4, 2:06.2. Nice teamwork. Another solo runner. That's pretty solid. Yeah, look at these best laps. Now, what cars are they running? Why can't I see that? Oh, why can't I see the cars? Oh, well. How did we fare? Only a plus 51. Oh well. Not too shabby, I guess. Oh, look at that safety rating. Plus 1.82. Hurrah. Made some recovery there, finally. There's Corey. Plus 42. Very nice. Wow, 26 incidents. Holy smokers. That's a bit. Let's have a look at everybody else, actually. Oh, even the top guys were getting into it. Ours was pretty good, just 5. Plus 40, is that, am I right? Oh my word, 44. 20, 16, and 8. Wow, they had their fair share. Crikey, that was a rough race for these guys. Yeah, Daniel Rossi, he only did 46 laps, so just over halfway, and then that was that. How many cars finished on the lead lap? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wow. That was the last car on the lead lap. There we go. Awesome. I'm going to call it a night. That was a lot of fun. Much better than Sebring. Oops. Really enjoyed the setup tonight. I feel like 4K screens just come into their own, and finally figured out how to get everything working on the 4 screen with the overlays. I may still tweak those a little bit. Interested in your thoughts, Pan, on whether we should revert back to relative or keep the head-to-head. It's not something that I see on mine. I just have it on the stream, so kind of interesting. And then I don't know what I'm going to race next. It's probably I need to get practicing for Bathurst. That's probably up next. When is that? Man, that's probably is that 2 or 3 weeks away? Anyway, that will be the next focus. Figure out the car for that. Get practicing for it. I haven't driven Bathurst it's probably been 12 months, so I feel like that's a track I always have to get some pretty big mileage in until I find the pace. So we'll get cracking with that next week, but that was a lot of fun. Thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you probably on Twitch next Wednesday. No other longer form videos planned for the next week or so. Still just thinking about what the next kind of how-to video is going to be. So we'll keep you posted and chat to you next week.